April 10th, 2025, we received the diagnosis that I had breast cancer. I will never forget the moment I got the news. I was actually in Alabama for work, and so apart from Will, I got home and I pulled in the driveway and we hugged in our front yard and just broke down, thinking this was never going to be part of our story. The months that followed were filled with the emotional and mental toll of the revolving door of doctor's appointments and the rapid decision-making that ensued. We had to think very quickly about our choices for the future. It was the next month when I started chemotherapy that the physical toll began. Will fully stepped into the caretaker role as he sought to provide for our family at work while also coming home and taking care of me. You say the vows when you're getting married, but you never know what that's going to feel like until you actually experience the realities of it in sickness and in health. I struggled with where my identity lied, thinking and believing it was always in Christ until I started to lose my hair and my eyelashes and my eyebrows and realizing the toll that actually was having was humbling. This whole journey has been filled with the release of my plans. And so I really have learned about how as man plans his ways, God establishes his steps. And he knows that if we saw too much of the journey, we would get scared. He knows that if we saw too much of the journey, our faith would be weak. And in his kindness, he gives us what is sufficient for the day. And we saw that day in and day out. The fact that the days that felt really hard and I didn't know if I would make it through, the Lord gave me what I needed for that day, whether it was strength, whether it was encouragement, whether it was the right conversation with the right person. And so he's continued to show us more of his personal plan for us, even if it's meant a release of our own. We don't know what the future holds. We are hopeful for complete healing. We're praying for lots of children, in trusting that as our outward, we're feeling the outward decline or feeling the outward pain of the fall here, that inwardly we are being renewed each day, and inwardly we are grown closer to him through the hope that he has presented to us through his son and through the refining of our faith that's happening in this journey.